What's up guys, it's Brad from GBH Media here. Today I'm going to be doing a quick video on how you can do a really basic but effective lightning effect inside of Adobe Premiere that you can add to your footage. I did this effect in a film that I shot probably 5 years ago called Life After. It's a zombie film. You can watch it. I'll put a link in the description. This is kind of the effect that we're going to be seeing. This effect pretty much involves some very simple keyframing that you can do inside of any kind of editing software. So let's go ahead and get started here. Here we are inside of Adobe Premiere. I have this shot from the zombie film that I didn't actually use in the final cut. Just for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to be using it. It's a kind of a POV shot. She looks around the corner and there's kind of a zombie in the background. Played by me, of course. So yeah. Let's get started here. Let's do this very quickly so we don't waste any time. Okay, so let's scrub through here and we're just going to add a lightning effect wherever we feel like it. So she's looking around. Come this way. And right about here is where we start seeing the zombie. So let's add the lightning effect right about here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Effects, and then we're going to go to Video Effects, Color Correction, and then we're going to take the brightness and contrast effect and drag it over to our video file. After you drag that over, you're going to go to your effects panel. You're going to open up the brightness and contrast effect, and you're going to increase the brightness and contrast over a few frames. So I'm going to go ahead and click the stopwatch for each of those, and then we're going to go we'll go 3 frames ahead, and we'll increase the brightness to say 77. And because that gives it a washed out look, we're also going to increase the contrast, as I said before. We'll increase that to 42 maybe, something like that. And then we'll go 2 more frames later, and we'll bring them back to 0. Okay, so right now we have this kind of effect. So very basic. If you want, sometimes I like to add several flashes at the same time. So we have one there. Maybe a frame later we want to add kind of a double flicker. So we go 1 and then we'll add another one here. So we'll go here, we'll go to 0, then we'll go to 0 here, and then go 2 frames over. Go to 77. You don't have to use these exact values. I would tweak brightness and contrast to whatever you feel like works for you. But because this effect only lasts for a frame or 2, it's not really important that the lighting actually looks realistic for that frame. Really, all you want to add is a nice little flash. But I found that if you increase the brightness and contrast at the same time, it looks a little bit more realistic. So we'll go a few frames later and then go back to 0. On both of them. So now we have kind of an effect like this. Tweak it to get desired effect, but that's kind of the general idea. Tweak the brightness and contrast over several frames and then bring it back to 0. Then you have a nice little, very quick and easy lightning effect that you can do to add a little production value to your films. Of course, it's very important that you add some sound design to sell this effect. So I have a nice thunderclap here that we're going to add and find where the flash is. Now we have this kind of effect here. And there you go, there you have it. There's a nice little lightning effect that you can create just inside of your basic editing program. Anyway, that's it guys. Hope this video was helpful. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions and I'll get back to you. JB's Media Facebook page is in the description below. If you want to like it there to get the latest updates, feel free to do so. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.